Hi, my name is Peter Freeman. I'm the founder of Crunch Time Coaching. And today I want to share with you a video series I've created called The Efficient Coach that is going to change the way you feel about teaching tennis for the rest of your life. You see, what I've done is I've interviewed over 200 tennis pros in the industry and come up with the 3 biggest challenges that they face. And what you're about to hear may sound very familiar. The first one that they found was a big challenge is the life balance issues. Since we teach on the court all the time, sometimes it's hard to balance that family life with our professional life. Number 2 was many of the coaches feel like their bodies are breaking down because of all the hours on the court. And finally, number 3, there was a sense of frustration that people were beginning to get capped out on their income. They could only make $1 when they were on the court teaching. Do these challenges sound familiar or what? Well, it certainly did to me, and that's the inspiration behind me coming up with the Efficient Tennis Coach. You see, I was 33 years old. I was working at a really nice club in San Jose, California. I had just won the Director of the Year for the whole club, was completely tapped out on my lessons. I couldn't book another hour even though I wanted to, and I was making really good income. But you know what? I was totally frustrated. I was completely exhausted. My body couldn't take any more teaching. I felt like my income was completely tapped out. I saw nowhere to go. I had hit the ceiling, both physically and financially. And I decided, you know what? I can't do this for the rest of my life. What am I going to feel like at 50 if this is what I feel like at 33? Now, don't get me wrong. I still love tennis, and I love teaching tennis. But I was thinking to myself, if I feel like this at 33, what am I going to feel like at 50? And if this is the most amount of money I can make ever, well, that got pretty depressing. So what I decided to do was join the real world. That's right, I got a real job in sales and marketing. And I did pretty good too. I found that a lot of the skills that you need to be a great tennis coach also do work in the real world and in sales and marketing. Reading people, presenting. So I won some awards, I was a top producer, and became a national sales manager. But you know what? Something was missing. And that missing ingredient was passion. Nothing in my life ever gave me the passion that tennis did. And I began to miss it, and I wanted to come back to tennis. But I didn't want to come back to tennis the same way I'd started. In fact, I couldn't do that. So I got really specific with my goals of what I wanted. And I wanted 3 main things. And these 3 things are, I think, what every tennis pro wants. I wanted less hours on the court so my body could hang in there. Number 2 is I wanted to be able to not spend so much time on the phone. I love talking to my clients. But when you teach a long day, it's hard to be on the phone at night, in the middle of the day, in the morning. So I wanted to be able to build relationships with my clients kind of on autopilot. And number 3 is I didn't want to feel that my income potential was tapped out. And I also want an easier way of collecting money than just having it when people came to the courts. So what I did is I created some systems that allowed me to lead the tennis lifestyle I wanted. And in less than 2 years, I've taken a tennis program that virtually had no students to becoming the USA Georgia Pro of the Year. I teach half the hours I used to teach, and I'm still making the same income as when I was teaching full time. In fact, I see my income doubling over the next year. I'm able to create relationships on autopilot where I don't have to be on the phone all the time. And I also have payments coming in on autopilot. So I might wake up one morning and see an extra $400 to $600 in my account for my clients. Well, needless to say, I've completely changed the way I think about teaching tennis. And one thing that I know out there from doing my survey is that most coaches love teaching tennis. In fact, I haven't talked to one person who doesn't want to teach for the rest of their life. But there's a big if in there. Lots of people say, I want to teach for the rest of my life if my body can hold up. Well, I want you to be able to do that. I want you to be able to feel the way I feel now. My body feels great at 39, way better than it did when I was 33. So if you want to change the way you think about teaching tennis, if you want the same things that now I have, I've created the Efficient Coach for you for absolutely free. That's right, because I just want to share this information with the teaching community. So if you just fill out your name and your email over there, also tell me, list what is your biggest challenge when it comes to teaching tennis. I'm going to send you this video series, The Efficient Coach, absolutely free. I wish you the best of luck in your coaching career, and I look forward to getting to know you better.